What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. As you guys could tell from today's title, this one's going to be all about Athena to my right. And the reason for this video is because I've had a lot of people asking me about her in her last video that I did dedicated to her, which was when she turned 2 months old. A lot of people have been asking me how she is, if I still have her, and I do post shorts about her on my YouTube as well. So if you guys ever want to stay, up to date about Athena, I am always posting her, trying to show her off to the world and whatnot. But here she is, my little pup. She's 2 years and 5 months, or going on 2 years and 5 months here in uh, January. So she's getting old. She's been with me since she was 12 weeks old, but I did meet her back when she was around 6-ish weeks old. And the reason why I got her around the 12-week mark is because my buddy told me to wait until she got that parvo shot, or her first set of shots, I guess, maybe second set of shots. I think that's what the second one is the parvo shot. But I had to wait a little bit just because I had a dog prior to her, and that dog passed away from parvo. So he told me to wait because it can still linger apparently in the yard. So just to be on the safe side, we waited a little bit more for those shots. And then aside from that, she's been with me ever since. And she's a great companion. As you guys could tell, she's very needy. Gives me the bombastic side eye. But she's an awesome dog. She loves to cuddle. She loves to sleep a lot. She really enjoys getting treats. And she enjoys going for car rides as well. So whenever I can and whenever I do get the chance, we'll take her out for a nice walk, or take her out in the truck just to go run some errands. Usually it's something that might not involve me being in a store for too long, maybe like 5-10 minutes, just because although I don't mind her being in the truck, I just don't like her being all over the windows, just because it's kind of a pain in the butt to clean. So normally I try to make it pretty quick, that way I can come back and reduce the amount of paw marks on the windows. But as you guys can tell, she's really chill. She hardly ever growls or barks. Here recently, she's been a little bit more vocal, but that's just because, we live in an apartment and there's a lot of traffic going by. And she's not used to, people knocking on the door and all that good stuff. So she does kind of get a little freaked out. She's super chill though. She's only ever like growled at somebody when it's a complete stranger that she doesn't really trust, which, with any dog, I would think that it's pretty common. But for the most part, she acts tough, but she's really a big baby. I love to make fun of her for it, because just one little snap of the finger and she's chill with me when we're together. But she loves to go out for walks, and as you guys can tell, she kind of just like raised her head up a little bit. And she loves to destroy toys, which reminds me of it. But I went and I got her some new toys from PetSmart that I'm going to show you guys after. I went and I got her some treats as well, because we ran out the other day. So I got her some more stuff. That way we can continue working on some training. She does do pretty good with like simple commands. I still need to get more in depth with training, because I would like for her to kind of try to get her off leash. And so with all that stuff, I do have an e-collar. I went through a trainer who recommended it. And it's not a shock collar. It doesn't shock her or anything like that. It's more of a vibration. I've tested it out on myself. The dog trainer tested it out on me, demonstrated it on himself as well. So it's not a shock. It's more of a vibration, which, whenever we go out for walks, I usually put it on her just because I don't want her getting a little too excited, especially, you know, if I'm walking her and a small dog gets a little too crazy. I don't like for my dog to, you know, be seen as the instigator, which a lot of times it's the small dog, but she's a pit bull. You know, people look at her differently, so even if a smaller dog instigates it, they're gonna look at her and blame her. So I usually try and keep the e-collar on her whenever I take her out for walks, just as a precaution. And I do walk her on a harness, that way I have a little bit more control. But anywho, yeah. Right now though, I am going to go take her out for a walk, because it is, you know, first thing in the morning. So I'm gonna go take her out for a quick walk. And as you guys can tell, she is ready to roll. I might not show you guys the walk. I might record it on the phone, maybe, potentially, but just be aware. I don't really care for it, but I'm gonna put her harness over this. It's gonna look a little funky because this coat, or, you know, layer, does have a little hole in the back for you know, for the harness to go through, but it's not in the right spot. It's a little bit higher than where her harness actually sits on that latch, so I just put the harness over it. So again, if that bothers you, you know, I'm sorry. And we're gonna go out there, take her for a quick walk, that way we can come back and then I can go do my thing at the gym. But I do want to show you guys a little bit about what she does. So she does give me paw. Give me paw. Hug. Thank you. Give me 5. Nope, you don't want to give me 5? Alright, so she's not going to do it without a treat. She loves treats, so... But yeah, I'm gonna go take her out real quick, and then I will be back. I'm gonna show a little bit more of, you know, what I do with her. She's about 62. She usually hovers around like 62, 65-ish pounds, which is what the vet recommended me to have her at. And she usually gets a little bit chunkier whenever it's winter anyways, but that's because I don't take her out for as long of a walk usually, just because I don't like being out there in the cold. So it's my fault, you know, kind of neglect on my part, but I try and feed her as healthy as I can, and I usually minimize the treats around this time as well, just because of that lack of exercise. But overall, she's good, she's healthy. I've never had any issues with her. The only time I would say that she did have an issue was when... Oh, I know you're tired. She got stung by a bee, I believe, or a couple of them, and she came back inside the house and her face just swelled up. Took her to the vet, pretty expensive. It was about like $300 just to get a checkup, and then for them to give her some steroid shots and then recommend some ibuprofen to reduce the swelling. But aside from that, the only other issues, and it's not health related, it's just stuff that she does on her own. You know, as humans, we get hurt as well, but she's gotten a few cuts from messing around in like my house in the backyard and stuff like that. So, oh wow, what are you doing? So aside from that, you know, no health issues. She's purebred. She's on the smaller side, but I'm glad she's smaller because I don't really like too big of a dog. And I don't know, she's perfect for what I was looking for, which it worked out. But anyways, before I continue rambling on, I'm gonna go take her out for this quick walk, and then once we get back, I'm gonna give her new toys, give her a quick treat, as well as a dental stick for her teeth. And then I'll show you guys a little bit more of hopefully her tricks. Hopefully I can get her to do some tricks. And we'll probably finish it off with her meal. So here she is on her little walk. Like I said, the harness has to fit over it, but overall no problem with it. She loves to do her little sniffing around before she goes potty. You guys can't say that she's not cute though. Look at her. She's so cute. Their little tail wag. Huh, Athena? Athena. Hey.
Someone once told me that with great cuteness comes no responsibility.
All right, you guys, so we're back at the house now. It's time to feed her real quick. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna get her food prepared. I usually give her about 2 scoops is what the bag says for the recommended weight that I want to keep her around, which is about 60 pounds, as I mentioned before. So I'm gonna get that going, and then I also did buy her some food toppers when I went to PetSmart. I kind of just combined that to give her a kibble, but also kind of something with an actual taste of meat to it. So they do sell like lamb, steak, chicken, fish, and they're already kind of like pre-cut, pre-measured, diced up and all that stuff. So all you got to do is really just toss it in their food, mix it up. But I also throw in some fish oils and stuff like that to help her with her coat, so that way she maintains a nice, beautiful coat. So I'm gonna get the food real quick. So again, I do give her some fish oil. So I use this one. I bought it at PetSmart as well, the Alaskan fish oil. For her weight, it's supposed to be 2. I usually do 3 though. And again, this Instinct food topper is what I put in there. So I'll just knock it all up in there. So she eats pretty good for the most part. And I'll usually just use a little baggie to stir it all up. So this is what her food looks like after I mixed it in. That's her right there. Look at her. She's ready for it. So, sit, 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 sit. The millionth time, there's a charm. Go. Go ahead. Come on. Eat. Go ahead. So there it is. I'm gonna let her eat and then probably wrap up the video, but yeah. That's Athena. She's doing good. For everybody that's asked about her, appreciate everybody asking about her as well. And she's not aggressive with her food either, so I could be in here messing around, playing with her, and she don't care. The other thing that I did want to show you guys is I got her some toys. She loves her stuffed animals, so I got her a few little penguins and whatnot. I use this for her teeth, so it's kind of like a stick, right? And you just twist it to release the gel, and it's supposed to clean their teeth and all that stuff. Like no brushing is needed, supposedly. And I have noticed that it does clean them pretty well for the most part. So I'll do this once in the morning, and then sometimes I'll do it at night again. It just depends on if I give her one of these, the Fresh Kissies. So sometimes I'll give her one of these in the morning. That way she has something to kind of snack on and also clean her teeth with. And as far as her treats, I usually get her these college shoes. And they do have a variety. PetSmart usually has a deal where it's like buy 3, get the 4th one for free or whatever. So I'll usually go, you know, kind of crazy with it. I'll get her the peanut butter. I'll get her the beef. I think this is lamb. Well, this is just rawhide. And as you guys could tell, I usually buy her a lot of toppers. I usually just go once a week to get, you know, for the entire week. So they have deals on all that. But yeah, like I said, this will be it for this video. We're gonna let her finish eating, and then we'll see you guys on the next one. If there's anything else that you guys want to see with concerns to Athena, just let me know, and you know, I'll post some more updates. But like I said, usually all her videos are up on Shorts, so if you guys ever want to see the latest and greatest, that's where she's at. But thank you guys. I will catch you guys up on the next one.